Morning, Monday morning. We've got the usual Monday morning workout. So there's 3 rounds, 3 little mini circuits, 5 exercises. We're going to go through each one twice. The timer, you can see the clock there. We've got 30 seconds on an exercise, 15 seconds rest. What I've done is group it according to body part. So we're going to start off with chest and shoulders, so a push. Then we're going to go into lower body. And then we're going to finish off with back and just back and a little bit more shoulders. So I will get the timer started in a second. I'll talk you through the first 5 exercises. So we start off with a shoulder press. So with the dumbbells, starting by the ears, we're going to press overhead. Okay, nice controlled. Then down onto the floor. So we've got 4 exercises on the floor. We'll start with press ups. So we can do those on the knees, on our feet, or if you've got a bench or a chair, or something like that, you can do the incline. We're then going to flip onto our backs and we're going to do some dumbbell flies. So start with the weights above the chest, out to the side, nice and controlled, bring them in. Okay, so dumbbell flies, then into dumbbell skull crushers. So above the shoulders, bending at the elbow, let the weights come either side of the head and back up. And we'll put the weights down, we'll sit up, we're into a Russian twist. So we can have our feet on the floor, twisting over, one side then the other, or if you want to make it more challenging, hold your feet in the air. And we'll go through that one again. So shoulder press, press ups, fly, skull crusher, and Russian twist. We'll get the watches started. And we'll get the countdown going. So 10-second countdown. We'll grab those weights. Are we ready? Shoulder press in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So overhead. That was a very loud buzzer. So control it down and then drive it up. I'm trying to keep the core tight and our glutes squeezed so we keep our body nice and straight. Good. That's it. 10 seconds. 7, 3, 2, 1. All right, onto the floor. So hands shoulder width apart. Remember with this one, we're trying to keep the elbows coming back. So we don't want them out at the side. We want them about 30, 45 degrees. Are we ready? Let's go. So press ups, control down, drive it up. Keeping those elbows coming back at an angle. And that means that we're working the muscles in the chest and not just the shoulders. Keep it going. So control down. As low as you can go to the floor and drive up. Good. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Onto your backs. So dumbbell flies and skull crushers. Weights above the chest. Palms facing inwards. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Out to the side. Nice and controlled. Squeeze in. Good. Out to the side. Controlled. In. That's it. Good. Whew. That's it. Last 10 seconds. Out to the side, nice and slow. In. So out, 2, 3, in, and rest. So skull crushers. We'll start with the arms above the shoulders. We're going to keep those elbows nice and high. And then bend the elbows to lower the weight to either side of the head. 2, 1, let's go. So down. Squeeze it up. Good. And again. That's it. So nice and controlled down. Squeeze up. Keep those elbows nice and high. Don't let them move. And keep them in close together. Good. Last 5 seconds. 2, 1. All right, weights down. Sitting up. going into a Russian twist. So you can keep your feet on the floor if you want, but just lean back, keep your body, upper body straight, brace that core. Are we ready? Let's go. So twist right over slowly and then the other side. The more you lean back, the more that core has to engage. That's it. Good. 15 seconds. Leaning right over one side, then the other. I always put my hands out. That kind of gives you a little bit more resistance, a bit more weight. That's it. 3, 2, 1. Standing up. Let's go through that one again. So shoulder press to start. Are we ready? Whew. Done a push session this morning. I'm already feeling. Weights up. Let's go. Overhead and down. Good. Control it down. We want to get those elbows, just let them drop just below the shoulders and up. So the weights go down to chin level and then we drive up. Good. Keep the core tight, squeeze the glutes. Stops you from arching your back. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right. Press ups. Press ups. So again, I'm going on the knees because I have just done a push session. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So down, controlled, drive up. Try and get that chest as low to the floor as you can. Elbows coming back about 30 to 45 degrees. Good. 10 seconds. Going to flip onto our backs in a sec. 2, 1. Onto your backs. So dumbbell flies, skull crushes and Russian twists to finish this little circuit off. Whew. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So out to the side. Nice and controlled. Squeeze in good. And again. That's it. Nice and slowly out to the side. Out. 2, 3. In. Good. Count in your heads. 10 seconds. Out. 2, 3. In. And again. And rest. Skull crushers. So arms above the shoulders. Elbows high. 5 seconds. We're going to bend at the elbows, lowering the weights either side of the head. Let's go. So down. Squeeze up. And again, down. Nice big bend at the elbows if you can. That's it. Finish off with that Russian twist. And we're going into the next circuit. That's 3, 2, 1. Weights down, sitting up. So again, remember, nice big lean back. Put your legs out fairly straight. That counterweights you. So you can lean back, hold that core. Are we ready? Let's go. So one side. Over to the other. And over. So nice and slow control, real big twist. Get those shoulders right around. That's good. You can always add weight as we move on and progress. Keep going. 5 seconds. 3. And rest. All right. So you've got just over a minute's rest. We're going to go into legs. The first one is a full body exercise. So it's legs and shoulders. So we grab from the bottom and we drive up. Switch hands, up. So dumbbell snatch. You want a nice wide stance with that one. And we're going to go into a bodyweight squat. So arms out in front of us, feet shoulder width apart. Nice and low into that squat. Then into a hinge exercise. So an RDL. So weight by your legs, push those hips back, keep your head in line with the spine. So chin tucked down and up. And then we've got 2 on the floor. So glute bridge, feet hip width apart, flat on the floor. We push the glutes through, squeeze at the top and down. Remember to keep your chin tucked with this one, pushing the hips through. And then we're going to finish off with some crunches. All right, dumbbell snatch to start. Nice wide stance, weights between the legs. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So up, switch hands. Push those hips back. So I'll do this from the side. So hips back, switch, up. That's it. Good. 2, 1. That's good. Woo. All right. Bodyweight squat. Forgot where I was then. I guarantee I'm going to miss an exercise out on this round. Let's go. So squat and up. Good. So turn the toes out. If you're finding that you're leaning forward, turn your toes out. Toes are forward. Sometimes you lean too far forward. So turn those toes out, widen the stance. That'll help keep your head and chest up. That's good. Nice and deep. Try to get those hips down to knee level. 2, 1, and rest. Grab those weights. So RDLs. Feet hip width apart. Chin tucked down. Imagine you're holding that orange. And keep your arms close to your body. Let's go. So hips back. Bend at the hips. Chest towards the floor. Up. Good. Down. So we only want those weights just past the knee and up. Don't go too far. So if I go any further than my knee, I start to round my back. And that's when we start to get some lower back pain. So we want to avoid that. Good. Whew. 5 seconds. Keep going. 2, 1. Onto the floor. 2 exercises on the floor. So the first one's glute bridge. Feet hip width apart. We're going to push those hips through, squeeze the glutes at the top and then down. Are we ready? Let's go. So up, squeeze and hold, and down. And again, up, hold, down. Up, squeeze, down. Up, squeeze, down. Keep it to that rhythm. You're going to squeeze for as long as it goes. You're lowering the hips and raising. Good. Up, squeeze, and down. Keep that going. That's it. 2, 1, and rest. Crunches. Take a minute. Get your breath back. All right. 5 seconds. So we're going to reach for those knees, just lifting the shoulders up off the ground. Let's go. So crunch. So just lifting the shoulders, trying to really contract those abdominal muscles. So breathe out on the way up, in on the way down. That's good. 10 seconds. I'm going to go through this one again. I remembered all the exercises. I'm impressed with that. 2, 1, on your feet. Dumbbell snatch. Now I've said that, I'm going to miss one out. Let's see. Are we ready? 5 seconds. Dumbbell snatch. One more time through this one. Let's go. So up. That's good. And switch. Up. Good. So explode up. Control it down. Push those hips back. That's good. 10 seconds. We're pushing those hips through at the top. Good. 2, 1. All right. Squats. Whew. So feet shoulder width apart. Just turn those toes out. So it's like 5 to 1, 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock. Are we ready? Let's go. So down and up. Good. Keep that going. 15 seconds. Woo. Down. Drive up. Good. The last 5 seconds. 2, 1, and rest. Adios. All right. Shoulders back. Feet hip width apart. Chin tucked. Keep the weights close to the legs. Trying to keep those weights over the middle of the foot. Let's go. So down and up. Good. So down, push the hips back, and then hips through. We don't need to arch the back at the top, so we don't need to push the hips right through. Just up, squeeze, and down. That's good. All in the hips. It's all in the hips. Good. On the floor. Last 2 of these down on the floor. Glute bridge. And a crunch. Are we ready? So feet hip width apart. Going to push the hips through. Let's go. So up, squeeze, and down. Up, squeeze, and down. That's it. Really, really clench those bum cheeks together. Like you're trying to hold the trump in. Good. Up, squeeze, and down. That's it. Keep the chin tucked. Try not to arch the back so we're not pushing too far through. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, staying down. Same position, feet flat. Going to reach for those knees, doing a crunch. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So reach for the knees, up, hold, and down. Up, hold, and down. That's good. Nice and controlled. Really trying to contract those abs at the top. Good. 10 seconds. That's it. 3, 2, 1. All right. So, last round. I'm hoping I didn't forget anything. So the first one's an upright row. We'll stand upright, bringing those weights up to the chest and down, elbows high. And we're going to do 2 exercises working on the upper and mid back. So the first one is a bent over reverse fly. Then we'll stand up for a second and we'll then hinge again. We're going into a bent over row. So bringing those weights up to the hips. Then we've got 2 on the floor. So the first one's a pull over. So weights in hand, palms facing towards the feet, weights above the shoulders. We go overhead, nice and slow, and then bring them up. And then the last one is a core exercise again. We've stuck core on the end of all of them. We're going to do dead bugs. So arms up, legs up with the knees bent at 90 degrees. And it's opposite arm and leg out, back in, other side. Okay, so upright row to start. Grab those weights. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So weights up, control down, up, control down. Not too vigorous on a Monday morning, this one. Just getting those muscles working. Getting everything fired up, ready for the day. That's good. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, reverse flies. So hopefully you don't need too heavy a weight on these. Start with the weights you've got, and if you need to drop them and go hands only, that's absolutely fine. Are we ready? 3, 2, we're going to hinge. Weights out to the side, let's go. So try and keep your arms as straight as you can. You want those weights coming up at shoulder level or round sort of chin level. All right. This is working your rear delts. So we've done traps. This is rear delts and rhomboids. So those are the upper back. And we're going to go into our mid back next. So lats next. Whoa. Get your breath back. And we're ready. 5 seconds. So we'll hinge and those weights coming up to the hips. Let's go. So up to the hips, squeezing the top and down. Good. That's it. So up to the hips and control it down. Up to the hips, squeeze the arms in and down. Good. Last 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Woo. Onto the floor, pullovers. So on the floor, feet flat on the floor. That helps keep the lower back against the ground. Weights above the shoulders. 2, 1. So weights overhead. Down. 2, 3. Up. And again. Down. 2, 3. Up. Good. Feel that stretch. The bottom and up. Good. Whew. 10 seconds. We've got dead bugs after this. And then we'll go through one more time. And we're done. So down. 2, 3. Up and rest. Weights down. Let's go into dead bugs. So arms above the shoulders. We want legs up. We're going to reach out. Right arm, left leg first. And then left arm, right leg. Let's go. So right arm, left leg. Out. Hold. And in. Right arm, left. Right leg, left arm. Every time. Good. Whew. Just think, opposite arm and leg. We're going to stretch across the body and in. Out. Stretch. In. Good. Out. Stretch. In. That's it. Don't let the arms and legs touch the ground. 5 seconds. And rest. Onto your feet. Last time through. Upright rows to start. Whew. Come on then. We've got 2.5 minutes of work left. That's it. So let's go. Up to the chest, elbows high. Control it down. Up, high and down. Good. I want to try and keep those shoulders back as we're doing this. So we feel it across the top of the shoulders, those traps. Those are the ones that get tight. We feel like those cricks in the neck. This helps reduce those happening. 3, 2, 1. Good. Reverse fly. This is another one that helps with those. Keeping those shoulders nice and mobile keeps the strength up there. Great to help with keeping the shoulders back as well. Are we ready? 3, 2. Let's hinge and go. So out to the side. Control down. So we don't want to let the weights just drop. We want to control it down. Good. That's it. That's it. Keep that going. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Stand up for a sec. We've got 3 left. So bent over rows, pullovers, then dead bugs to finish. All right, 3, 2, hinge. Let's go. Weights up to the hips. Squeeze the arms in and down. Up to the hips, squeeze, down. Good. Up, squeeze, slowly down. Up, squeeze, slowly down. Keep it at that pace. Bringing those weights up to the hips. Imagine you're trying to pull those elbows into the rib cage. Good. One more. Up, squeeze, and down. Onto the floor. Last 2. Whew. So pullovers to start, and then we'll go into dead bugs. Are we ready? Arms up. 2, 1, let's go. So down, 2, 3, up, down, 2, 3, up. That's it. Keep it going at that pace. Down, 2, 3, up. That's good. Feel the stretch. Keep the arms as straight as you can. 3, 2, 1. All right, weights down. That is us done with the weights for this session. We've just got dead bugs to do. So arms above the shoulders, legs up with your knees bent. We'll go right arm, left leg first. Let's go. So right arm, left leg out, hold, bring it in. Right, left arm, right leg out, hold, in. Good. Try and keep the core engaged. Keep your lower back against the ground. Try not to let the back arch. That's good. One side at a time. Holding the other side steady. Last 5 seconds. And we're done. Well then guys, that is it. Monday's workout done. We'll put the weights away. I will see you on Thursday. Have a great Monday. Enjoy the weather. I'll see you later.